So we've got quite a bit of trunk room. There's obviously not a third row, but there's a huge trunk. So you've got a 12-volt power outlet, and then you can just pull this lever here, and it pops the seats down, and they lay flat. I would have to go push them down to get them all the way flat, but they go flat. I pushed that one down so that you can see that it lays flat. Full-size spare under here. I love that two-tone leather, the red and black. One interesting feature is that, yes, it does have heated seats back here, which the kids love. You've got a couple different power options, including a household plug. See, one seat is pulled a little more forward than the other one, so these seats do slide around to give you more or less legroom. One odd feature I thought was the fact that you can kind of change the way the trunk goes. I thought that was a little... I don't know why you would only want it to open 3/4 of the way, but I guess maybe for some people that's a good option. And then the Bose speaker system. One of the things I like about Chevy is that it's pretty obvious what everything is for. I mean, obviously that's a heated steering wheel. You come over here, it's super obvious what all of these buttons are. One interesting feature is the vents. To hotter, you turn that way, colder, you turn that way. I've never seen that in a vehicle before. I thought that was a really interesting feature. We have quite a bit of power in here. You've got the wireless charger. You've got the USB, you've got whatever this charger is, I'm not sure. Console, you have even more options. There's a place for another USB, 12 volt right there. You've got this fantastic display with Apple CarPlay, nav. It's got a Wi-Fi hotspot should you choose to use it. And of course, because it's a Chevy, it's got OnStar. If you got a college kid, that's a pretty big deal. In case they have a problem.
Kind of like a smartphone layout, you know, you can swipe between screens of apps on the home screen. If you scroll to the right, this is what we call summary view. So you have, you know, navigation, audio, phone, and then this tends to always be on the screen.
Nice.
Yep. And also another cool feature we have is, you'll see this on your drive, but not in here. When we're on the highway, there'll be a little icon here that looks like a highway with an exit. And I love this feature. If you tap on that, it'll pull up kind of like this, but over here, it'll be like exit 163, and it'll be like gas, you know, restaurants or whatever. All the POIs that are at these different exits.
The glove box was a little interesting. At first, I couldn't figure out how to open it, and then I realized there was just a button here, and that is how you got it open. I really like this thing in the door. Like the extra coin holder or whatever. Yeah. The Blazer can tow. It can go into 4-wheel drive. It's got some great driving options. A lot of options for what you see up here. I've been averaging 22.5 miles per gallon. I've done almost all in-city driving. Let's see, and like I said, you could switch to different information if you want your navigation to show up here. That is a really nice feature. It'll show you directions right in front of you. Or you could access your telephone from here. Oh, at one point I guess I was getting 30.8 miles per gallon. 36 miles till empty. I haven't even I've had this car for a week. I haven't gotten a tank of gas yet. I haven't had to refill it. Oil life, tire pressure. I really like that. Adaptive cruise control. You can drive it in adaptive cruise control or just regular cruise control. I really appreciate that option because sometimes I do not want the automatic adaptive cruise control. You can set 1, 2, or 3 spaces between you and the car in front of you. It also has the lane keeping assist. It will move the car back into the lane. I really love the backup camera. It's just really clear. You have different ways that you can see your surroundings. You can change between the different views. That way you can see what's around you. Isn't that interesting? I thought that was such a great. It allows you to customize your vehicle for different drivers. Up to 3, it looks like.
Called audio stage now because it's a stage because no matter what source you're using for audio, it all resides here. So you can see there's audio apps that we downloaded, USA Today and Spotify. There's also SXM if you hit more. These are all the choices that you can have in here that are connected right now. And we could download more apps and they would be added here as well. Something else cool is that no matter what source it's from, the favorites are all in conjunction with each other. So this is SXM, but this is a Spotify station. I don't know if you want it too loud, but and then you could set a USA Today one here. You could set something from this USB up to there as well, and it's all in the same spot. So you can also open up the full-blown app if you want, just by tapping the little icon there, and this is the Spotify app. Now, Spotify has worked with us closely to make a really good experience. So I'm not a power Spotify user, but people who are, and Spotify themselves say this is the best execution that we have.